Welcome back to Sunderland RTG, episode number 48. So we're going to start today's episode. Obviously we're into December. Like I say, we're going to split it into two. We're starting the short turnaround, so we're going to have Burnley. And this is the team we're going to go with. So we have obviously heavily changed. Rico Henry was just out for the 5 days. So obviously he's not part of the team at all. But yeah, so lots of changes in there. So Simonson comes out on the right wing. Honeyman's and Yearwood's come into centre midfield. We brought Willis into centre back. Denver Hume is going to take over on that left back. So there is a few players that are not fully fit. Obviously Wagnerman Madger will be coming off, I'd say, reasonably early. Probably in the beginning of the second half or something like that. But let's get into this game. Obviously, Burnley aren't too bad a team. Actually, are above us at the minute. So we need to try and close that gap. I think they're about 4 points ahead of us. Right, so another game. Stadium Alight. We seem to have had a lot of home games in a row recently. But we're coming up against Burnley, so they're not a bad team, Burnley, now. So it's definitely not going to be an easy game today. And obviously the fact that we have got a weakened team, obviously coming off short turnaround, so we'll see how we get on. But obviously it gives those backup players a chance to shine, you would say, and obviously push for some places. So there's still some places open. Good chance. Denver Hume's done well at the back post to get up. Oh, and Yearwood's been took off it there by Hughes and made up for his own mistake there. Wagnerman trying to work it through to Madger, but not the best of passes to start there. Played through. He's on his own. Oh, and he's got the through. Shot through. For a second it looked like Fernandez was surely going to get there. So it's played over here. Takes it on his chest. Fernandez just seems to delay. Didn't aggressively go at the ball there. And that's a terrible start. And Fernandez again. He just seems to be the one that we seem to pick on in the defence so often. I think definitely we could be thinking of dropping him for the United game. Wagnerman. Oh, and he's just giving it away, but fortunately we've won it back. Play through to Archie Jackson now. Archie Jackson. So obviously he came off. Oh, he didn't play at all last time out, so he's fully fit to play today. Good save by Pickford. Denver Hume did well initially, but then didn't need to rush that clearance. Oh, it nearly was cut out there, but George Honeyman, and he just simple pass on the overlap, but couldn't make it. Penalty, come on, Jordan Willis. The ball had been blocked. How has that been given as a penalty? So Willis, who's... Oh, come on, ref. The ball had been knocked away. And Jordan Willis, who's took the captaincy. It's a terrible start for him. And for us. Could go 2-0 down here. Oh, and we have... Simeone knocks it in. I think... Did he score the first as well? So that's 2 goals for him. It sends the keeper the wrong way. And we're 2-0 down here. And that's 9th goal of the season. So Giovanni Simeone. Not sure where he's come from, but he's definitely got Burnley pushing on there. Seems like anything could go in for Burnley at the minute. Simeone gets it to Archie Jackson. We'll go Out to Wagnerman, who's bombed on here. Josh Wagnerman. Surely we've got a chance here. Oh, and we can't get the shot in. How has he not scored there? Oh, and that is terrible. We had a chance there, gifted a chance really to get back into this game. Burnley was all over the place at the back. And we've spurned it. Oh, and he's through. Simeone again. And that's free. Oh, from one end to the other. It's a first half hat-trick for Simeone. Just when we could have got back into the game. Gone to sleep at the back. And that takes him up into double figures. What a poor start for us. Wagnerman. Was it into Simeone? Oh, and he's well offside. Headed through. Archie Jackson. Denver Humes come bombing on here. Done well. Madger managed to hold him off. And it's still Madger going. Josh Madger still going through here. Oh, and he's hit it at the keeper. And again, we're just spurning chances. It's looking like it's going to be pretty much over by the time we're going at half time here. Simonson can't get there. We won't be able to even cross the ball in. So 3-0 at half time. Disastrous. So we have made a couple of changes. Obviously, stamina wise, we were struggling with some players. So Madger and Wagnerman have made way. And we've given the youngster Janssen a chance. Jackson could have got a better pass there. He could have been through. His first touch of the ball. Instead, it's Burnley coming through, and Bardsley's got free. Lifts it to the back post. He's on his own, Simeone. He's headed over. Yearwood looking back for Simonson. Simonson looked like he got away from his man for a second. He's done well to win it back. Honeyman plays it to De La Vega. De La Vega. Oh, and Jackson, and we just can't get anything going forward. Denver Hume. The player's going away from him, really. And here he is, Janssen! Thomas Janssen! Could we have at least got a consolation and got the youngster his first Premiership goal there? It's been well saved by Nick Pope. And here's another chance. Oh, and it's come through to Bailey Wright at the back post, but Pope's out there quickly. Closes it down, and looks like we're just, no matter what we do today, we're not going to get a goal. That's easily cut out by Yearwood. It comes to Jackson now. Jackson. Look to get Janssen away. Janssen. Here's another chance for the youngster. And this one is buried. Smashes it in the near post. We've at least got something from this game, and that's the youngster picking up his first goal. So you've got to say that Burnley have obviously took their foot off the gas in this second half, but just to finally get a goal in the end was some kind of result for us. I think obviously we've got to say that it was obviously a weakened team, and we've not had much in performance from those players coming in. And that's well worked. Jota blocked out by O'Nien. Yearwood. Fine ball to Simonson. Come bombing away here. Sebastian Simonson. It's Archie Jackson. Back to Simonson here. It's took off his toe. So it's a 3-1 defeat at home. And the home fans letting us hear it. I think as well our manager rating was quite poor already, so that's probably not going to help. Right, and we're back. So Manchester United. So let's get straight into it. We did have a bit of good news. Brahim is back from injury. He's nowhere near full fit, so he's definitely not going to be anywhere near the lineup today. But it's good that he's on his way back. Rico Henry is back to fitness, so he's fully fit and will start. I am going to take Fernandes out. So bit of a sore thing. Right? Obviously, we've continued to keep playing him, even though his form's been quite bad. But he's just not improved. So I am going to give Willis and Crespo Rincon a chance to play with each other at the back. Apart from that, everything as normal. So yeah, I think that's what I say. Brahim, absolutely no fitness. Obviously, he's been out for 3 months, so we'll hopefully get him back in another week or two. Let's get into this game against Manchester United. Right, so away at Old Trafford. What are we going to expect from this game? Honestly, it's a strong United team already. You can see all the quality players that they do have. So Rashford, Scott McTominay bombing forward here. Jose cuts in. Oh, and he's still going here. Still going. And finally, Crespo Rincon with the header to get it away. Maggio did well to hold it up. Archie Jackson. It's a nice ball out to Pedro de la Vega. Cuts, and that's a lovely ball. Lewis Ferguson. Still going, Lewis Ferguson tries to cut onto the right foot. Twanzebe would not be fooled. Oh, we maybe should have gone with the left-footed strike there from Lewis Ferguson. Jackson into power. Play this to Wagnerman. Wagnerman rolls. Goes to Maggio. It's into Lewis Ferguson and Twanzebe again. The scourge of Lewis Ferguson. Axel Twanzebe having a good start to this game for the Manchester United centre-back. Oh, and we've gifted him chance. How have we gifted the space there? Defenders backing off. Fernandes has rolled it into Marcus Rashford, and Rashford does what he does best. Strikes it on goal. So the defenders backing off. Rashford, one touch, bang. No chance for Pickford. And we're a goal behind. 6th goal of the season for Marcus Rashford. Well, we'd actually been looking reasonably in with a shot in this game. Jordan Willis bringing it forward nicely into Archie Jackson. Jackson, he's looking to jink through. Found Lewis Ferguson though. We'll go back to Archie Jackson. Jackson, oh, and he surely took out there. I think it's just on the edge of the box. Jackson will take this free kick himself. So we've seen one of these before. It's very close to goal. He's going to strike it. Oh, and again. Wants to make sure we got it on target, but in the end it's to beat a world-class goalkeeper like De Gea, you need to be getting that right into the far corner. Dan James, obviously he's got good speed. Rico Henry having to come over. Oh, Rico's done well. Gets it to Lewis Ferguson, the ball just a little bit overhit, but it's found its way to Madger here. Madger's got the pass on. Oh, and Ferguson's got to be offside, De La Vega. Ferguson, you've got to hold that ball. There's no reason to pass it that early. Got a man on the far side as well that was wide open. Crossed in. Wagnerman gets up nicely. Archie Jackson now. Looking in behind, and bad challenge there by Scott McTominay. Thinks he's got to make that challenge. It is going to be just a yellow, but I think Jackson's ball was overhit anyway. Rico Henry back into Crespo Rincon, who's pushed on here. Max Power. Going to go back. Struggling to find players in space. Where's Ferguson? Gets it through. Archie Jackson! Archie Jackson smashes it home, and we get an equaliser in injury time. Right at the end of this first half. Not sure if... I think it was Long, the centre-back, who's gone diving in on Jackson. Trying to cut the ball out. Or it might have been Twanzebe. He's gone diving in there to try and cut the ball out. Got nowhere near it. Jackson's just gone on. Smashes it in low and hard. That's just his second of the season, Archie Jackson. So we need some more production from him. It's really not been anywhere near the player who was in the Championship. But that's a great time to score right before the half-time whistle. It gives us a bit of a chance in this one. Alright, so start of the second half. And I think, to be fair, we probably deserve to go in all square at half-time. I won't say that United played a lot better than us, really. Now it's just about trying to press home our advantage here. And Madger! Oh, and Madger for a second again. It was Twanzebe who's got... trying to cut a ball out that he wasn't going to get to. Bruno Fernandes getting far too much space. Bruno Fernandes is onside. He is. Pickford, what a save to deny Bruno Fernandes. It's a lovely save. Gets it away, and it looks like Fernandes is going off now. So an hour gone. That's easily cut out. Archie Jackson to a dangerous one behind him there, but managed to get it away. Tris Peters. Rafa. Cuts back and it's gone into Rashford now. Rashford knocks it to the back post. Daniel James got there ahead of Rico Henry. Draw at Old Trafford would be a great result for us. Can we do even one better? Drew Yearwood. He's not going to push it too much here. Oh, and Loader finds Archie Jackson. Jackson! Can you get it over there? No! Archie Jackson. De La Vega was all on his own at the far side. Jackson plays it into Yearwood. Yearwood now finds Tris Peters. Peters tried to cut inside. Oh, Peters has gone down, but he has jumped back up now. Rafa. Marcus Rashford and Rafa down this side. Wagnerman cut it out easily. Peters plays it into Drew Yearwood. So who's going to get a chance here? At the minute, it's very end-to-end. Tris Peters. It's a nice ball into Drew Yearwood. Yearwood finds Lodo. Twanzebe just managed to do enough to deny. Loader getting a chance, and now it's Manchester United coming the other way. Rafa plays it back. We're coming to the last minutes. McTominay. Can we hang on here? It's out to play, and that's surely going to be enough. But what a chance that would have been if Danny Loader could have got that shot off. So we're going to take all the time in the world here. Crespo Rincon. Lays it to Rico Henry. Takes it forward to Max Power. And there is the full-time whistle. 1-1. We'll take that. And I think we did pretty good in that game, really. I think we deserved the point. And obviously going away to Old Trafford. Getting a point is no mean feat, but very happy with that. You can see from the stats, it's pretty much all square, really. Same possession, same everything, really. So I'll take that every day. Right, so last game of this episode, it's going to be against Southampton. And as you can see, we are deadlocked with Southampton on 19 points. So they're behind us, obviously, on goal difference. And also, looking at the calendar, FA Cup has been drawn. We're going to be playing against Bristol City. It's going to be on the back of a game against Arsenal as well. So, obviously, then we have a week off. So, I think we're still going to continue as I expected. We're going to play Southampton. And then we'll decide whether we're going to... Obviously, we need to really... Well, we do need to win that game against Bristol City. Bristol City, obviously, in the Championship. So, we could potentially risk simming it. But it is going to be with a under-strength team unless we could actually play a stronger team against Arsenal and then a weaker team against Arsenal. I'm not sure. That's obviously next episode. We'll sort that out. So let's get into this game against Southampton. Have a quick look at the team that we're going to put out. So I think defensively we look quite solid at the back. So I think we are going to bring Willis in again. Apart from that, I'm quite happy with everybody else in the team. So yeah, let's get into it. I think Brahim actually is almost fully fit, so we maybe put him back on the bench. Simonson, obviously not happy, but I think he is definitely going to leave. I'm not expecting him to be here come January. I think he'll probably be asking for a transfer relatively soon. Obviously, even when Peters and Brahim's been injured, he's not really made any kind of impact to make it so that we have to play him. So in that respect, I think Simonson, as soon as he does have that transfer request in, I think we'll just move him on. So, home again, playing against Southampton. Going to see how we get on with this. Obviously, it was largely a backs against the wall against Manchester United, you would say, but we did have reasonable chances. And defensively, we looked quite solid. So we've gone with the same back line. Oh, and here's a good chance. Che Adams. Pickford picking it off. Willis got left for dead there. So Jordan Willis, obviously one of our quicker players. Oh, De La Vega bumped off it there. Southampton started like a train here, and it somehow worked. How was that not gone in? Crespo Rincon somehow stopped it on the line, and we've got away with that one. Wagnerman cuts inside, works a nice ball to Oxy Jackson. Jackson looking for Lewis Ferguson. Took it really well and just couldn't get the power on it to play that ball through. So we do just seem to have these games where our defence just seem to all of a sudden go very poor. Magic can't keep it. It's just coming back to Zia. Jordan Willis does well, but If we continue like we are, there is going to be only one winner in this game. Archie Jackson. Oh, it's a good ball! Lewis Ferguson! Good save by the keeper. Managed to get that through. And again, Silva. Wagnerman goes back with him here. Forces Silva to go backwards. Højbjerg back to Silva here. Cut in on that right foot. It's nodded up in the air. Rincon, there's only one winner there. Archie Jackson holds it up really well there. Need more of that. Tris Peters looking for Wagnerman. Wagnerman having to go away to come back. Tris Peters works it through. Madja, what are you doing, Madja? React to the ball. Oh, and how has that happened? Josh Madja, as though he didn't know the ball was coming. Just oblivious to the pass. What a chance that was. It's given away. Ferguson to Jackson. Jackson has got Pedro de la Vega away here. Cuts inside. We'll look for Madja. Ah, and Madja's shot going away from goal, and it was an easy save for the Southampton keeper. But we're at least starting to make a couple of chances now. Tris Peters. He'll cut to that left foot, but the shot was blocked. All the power taken off it. So Jackson knocks it out for a throw. So as we come towards half time, I think we've definitely started to grow in the game. It's another poor pass from Southampton. Southampton are starting to give the ball away a lot more. De la Vega lobs it up to Madja, but there's just no pace on the cross at all. Oh, and Che Adams has done well. So will Southampton have a late chance in this first half? So they're playing it around really well, but then it's a good challenge. But there is the half-time whistle. It's 0-0. So Southampton, they started like a train, but we did come into that game a lot more, but we'll see how we go in the second half. Rico Henry will throw this into De La Vega. Bombs on down this side here. Finds Rico. Rico Henry. Nice ball into Lewis Ferguson now. Lewis Ferguson got the wrong side of his man. Oh, and he's tried to do too much. In the end, there was just too many men back. Oh, and Crespo Rincon's giving the ball away, but it's come straight back to him, fortunately. Rico Henry into Jackson. Looking for a run there for a power, but didn't make it. Oh, and Jackson's been levered off the ball. Oh, he worked it well. Jordan Willis smacked with the ball. Knocked him off his feet, but managed to get it away. Rico Henry knocks it into Willis. So Willis for Rincon finds the ball out to Wagnerman here. So managing to work it through. Again, just that last pass. Not good enough. Oh, and here's a chance. And that's a terrible challenge, but it's one that had to be made. Willis, what is going to happen? It's only a yellow card. I think he's a bit fortunate. Obviously, he wasn't the last man, but was a bit of a... Obviously, we need him to be solid and obviously keep this clean sheet at least. There's a chance. Oh, and it's curled in. It's Ward Prowse. He's hit it directly in. So Jordan Willis obviously thought to save the chance, but it's a wonderful free kick over the wall. No chance for Pickford, and Southampton have taken the lead. Now 20 minutes to go. We're suddenly a goal down. Oh, how did we not win that? But Drew Yearwood did win it in the end. Madja lays it out now. It's Tris Peters. Peters. It's a good ball, but too close to the keeper. Drew Yearwood gets up. McCarthy manages to get back in his goal. Now 78th minute. I think we're going to have to go full attack. Try and get a chance in these last remaining minutes here. Rico Henry lays it to Power. Drew Yearwood coming forward. He's gone too. That was definitely way too far ahead of him there. Southampton, they're just going to be happy to hold on to the ball now. Let it out. Archie Jackson. There's the ball through to Yearwood. Yearwood looking over the top. It's a good ball. De La Vega. What can he do here? Hold it up nicely to Drew Yearwood, but the left foot of Drew Yearwood is not where you want it to be. So can we at least get one chance here? De La Vega. It's into Archie Jackson. Jackson, it went away from goal. Definitely didn't want to be going that way. Max Power! Oh, come on, ref. The referee's just chopping change. So that's exactly what happened in one of the games where we gave that penalty away. After the ball was taken, the man was taken out. And Max Power was definitely taken out there, but apparently that wasn't enough. Jackson into Drew Yearwood. Yearwood. De La Vega. It's a good turn from De La Vega. It's deflected and goes harmlessly through to the keeper, and that's surely going to be it. It's going to be another home defeat. And this one hurts because it's against a team that's a rival to us. So that is not the best way to end the episode. Well, it's a 1-0 defeat, and I'd say there weren't much in that game, but enough to give them the win. Right, so disappointing results against Southampton, and talking of disappointing, Denver Hume has come and submitted a transfer request. Obviously, we've probably not been giving him as much game time as probably could have, but obviously the thing is, Rico Henry is a lot better than him, and the fact we've not had too much fixture congestion means that obviously you're going to pick Rico Henry 9 times out of 10. So looks like Denver Hume, depending on obviously who comes in for him, could be leaving. Obviously we have got Peter Farrell who can play, or who is a left footer playing currently out on loan, but I would be willing. Oh, well, we don't have the option really. Obviously if a team comes in with a decent offer, we're going to have to accept it, and it's going to be another one of our left backs is going to be on their way out. Obviously a bit of a poor end, as we see. So next time we're going to have the 4 games. We're going to have Brighton, Wolves, Arsenal and the Bristol City game. So yeah, obviously today's episode, obviously a 3-1 defeat against Burnley. Actually had a good point against Manchester United, a 1-0, 1-1 away from home, but then to finish with a 1-0 loss at home against Southampton is disappointing. It means that obviously Southampton have gone above us. So we're in 13th now, so we've dropped the 1 place. As you can see, West Ham and Brighton are not too far behind us. So obviously you've still got Sheffield United, Norwich and Brentford who are massively struggling at the bottom. So you'd say that we probably aren't going to be in a relegation fight, but you'd say above that, so Leicester, Everton, Brighton, West Ham are all reasonably close now. and there is a little bit of a gap then to the top half of the table. As you can see, Man City still perfect, 18 games, 18 wins. Liverpool just lost the once. And Manchester United, so Arsenal, Manchester United. But yeah, so that's where we're going to leave it. Obviously we'll come back next time and see how we get on. Thanks for watching. Bye.